I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Revelio. Revelio.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Expelliarmus! Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour, and... Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
I'll look after you. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cosy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
Revelio. 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 It's like a place right out of a storybook.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will break my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only a wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
Expelliarmus!
Not quiet enough. Let's get this over.
Revelio.
Oh!
Sendo! Bindo! Fringo!
This will not go well for you with this stab. Really. What's gonna wait with that?
Stop!
Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
You're weak.
Confringo! Glacius!
It's me. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus!
Don't you try again, I beg you. I can do that for hours. There you are.
Protego!
One less human to worry about. I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you.
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
I won't
Expelliarmus!
rest until you're dead. Put me down!
Revelio.
You are inevitable!
Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried
Revelio.
to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. Stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn
Revelio.
about. Tells me
Incendio.
they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of his... Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Incendio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What?
Revelio.
A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Incendio. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Accio! Let's have a look. Revelio! Lumos! Revelio. Lumos.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Revelio. 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 Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into? Must be nice to not have anything to fret about.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland... She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
Goblins will find... Is somebody there? Hello?
Quiet as a grap. Someone... Where did they go?
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Seems the coward fled.
Revelio. I should investigate. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
What have we here? Another human? What have we here? Another human?
How long I'm supposed to do this for?
What have we here? Another human? Who's that? Hello?
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Was that your best? Your spells glance off of me.
Incendio!
Oh, that was meant for me?
Glacius! Incendio!
No!
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio! Revelio! yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Depulso! Revelio! Depulso! Revelio. 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 Depulso. Revelio. Revelio.
I don't trust him. I'll tell you that. He'll tell on us first chance he gets.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
I've done there. Has your brain been infested with bundimans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed. Ha! Another pitiful beast called
Protego!
I know your kind. You weaken quickly.
Expelliarmus! Nobody will believe it. Revelio. Everything's all right now. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio.
Hearing.
Petrificus totalis!
You're going to regret that. Huh?
Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Nice try!
Incendio!
I did barrel for you!
You made a great mistake.
Expelliarmus!
For your deed.
Expelliarmus!
You're going to regret that.
Expelliarmus!
I won't... No!
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What do we have here? I don't like the looks of that encampment.
Over here!
Expelliarmus!
That
Expelliarmus!
spell!
Incendius!
This is almost too easy! Oh, you almost had a lucky shot!
Expelliarmus!
You're making this too easy.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Truly!
Revelio! Revelio. Leviosa. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. Revelio. Accio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
What you will regret.
Expelliarmus.
I could be used for better things than this so-called patrol. What was that? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Quiet as a grapple, you are.
What will we find in here? Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling... It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
Hello, Hamora.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Who's that?
Potato!
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Revelio. Accio. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
The area's still clear. If anyone... Not your best moment.
Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Not quiet enough.
Expelliarmus.
After being locked away, you can count on that.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio! Revelio!
This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
Revelio!
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
A boiler door. How to open it?
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless. Who is it? Is somebody there? Hello?
Revelio.
What?
Such arrogance. Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time. Someone's here.
Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio!
No! I will make you pay.
You don't believe you can defeat?
I will... Until you're dead.
I shall avenge your death.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. What's down there?
It won't stop.
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Like that before. No! I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
on pudding. With you for a trophy.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be? Revelio! Revelio.
One way or another.
Expelliarmus.
Get one
Confringo. Protego.
Fight about as well as a pusky. I'm... No!
Accio.
I will make you.
Expelliarmus.
Correct career.
You won't get away with that.
Little magic. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
No!
Accio.
You can't stop us.
Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were
Confringo.
born. Easily diverted.
Incendio.
Not quite. Was that your best? Pity. Not quite.
Incendio.
Kill spells
Expelliarmus.
glance off
Accio.
at me.
Expelliarmus.
Oh, that was meant for me. You won't stop me.
Glacius. Glacius.
Losing your stride. Not quick enough.
Glacius.
A miss.
Incendio. Revelio. 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 Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me! Hurry! Before they come! I must get out! Hurry! My wand! Oh, thank Merlin! Thank you!
Revelio.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait! You're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Revelio! Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
One there.
Confringo.
Hit it. Who's there?
All dead asleep on my...
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself. Accio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Levioso.
Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they deserve. At it! I feel as though you're not even trying. Think you're clever, don't you?
Expelliarmus!
I will make you.
Revelio. Whoa. Ah. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protect. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio. Protect. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Glad I was never locked up here. Depulso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Levioso! Accio! Revelio! What went on here, I wonder?
Over here! Huh?
Revelio! 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 I don't like the looks of that encampment.
How now? Show yourself! If you're there!
Revelio! Incendio! You've won. Revelio! 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 No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Expelliarmus! Revelio. No, you don't. Expelliarmus! Do cooperate, won't you? Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Expelliarmus! Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Expelliarmus! Revelio. No, you don't. Do cooperate, won't you? Incendio. Professor Howard will never believe. Revelio. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Revelio.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Nothing to identify. For now, at least. Revelio!
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio!
Say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
He'll see it was a mistake, parting ways.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacular he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacular in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit, and I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'll get the venomous tentacular for you.
Marvelous. I know a fellow seeker of justice when I see one. Take as many herbology supplies as you like while you're in his cellar. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Seems I need to find... This must be it. This must be the cellar. How to find that venomous tentacular. Revelio. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me. Revelio. Where is that venomous tentacular? Now that I have the venomous tentacular, I should return to Mr. Barnes. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. 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 Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Protego! Glacius! Incendio! Glacius! so many spiders. It's a wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Glaciers! Potato! Incendio! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio. 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 Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Revelio.
Work hard.
Revelio.
Only a hairy-hearted.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. Ah, I'm afraid that's a little outside of your means. For now, at least. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Revelio.
Genuinely question.
It was brilliant solving those old...
Revelio.
Stop a moment and listen to our...
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
We're getting close, but you must bring me more before I can teach you how to improve casting Alahomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valour, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio. Looked rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. There you are.
Incendio.
Nothing more than...
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Protego. Incendio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Protego.
Lucky, that's all.
Expelliarmus.
No!
Revelio.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Incendio. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
You're weak, human. Get away!
Incendio. Accio.
Missed me!
Expelliarmus.
Nice try.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. There. I'm not going to... Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. No, you don't. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Expelliarmus. One less foul, hulking brute. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived? Someone there. Are you sure you're not a muggle? I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Revelio. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Revelio.
So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. 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 Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean, you know how... Hello, Deke. I have some questions for you.
What do you need to know?
Thank you. I'll get back to collecting materials.
Wonderful. Good luck.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.